Okay. So, hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. So, today we are going to talk about more about one of our modality, which is called expressive art therapy. And I have with me Anamika Das. She is an expressive art therapy from UNESCO certified. She is also a transpersonal psychotherapist. We are going to explore about that also. So, hi Anamika, how are you? I hope you are doing well.
Hi, Shradhanjali. I'm really good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for hosting me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's my privilege that I got you. I know you are busy. I got you as one of my guests today. So thank you so much. I'm looking forward, and also my viewers are looking forward to hear from you about art therapy, expressive art therapy. What exactly is this? So I want to know, like in Kolkata, I know you are from Kolkata. So in Kolkata, there is no more, like I know only a few of them who are certified expressive art therapists. So why expressive art therapy? Like what made interest in this field?
So, expressive arts, not just expressive arts, arts in general have been, it played a really important role since my childhood. So, being a Bengali, you already know that us as children are already, exposed to different forms of art modalities, be it painting, be it, any kind of creativity which has a form of art into it. So, that is when I developed interest in art, and somewhere around 11th 12th standard I got my first information and interest about psychology basically. And once I left school, I was graduating school, I felt that okay, uh, if not just mainstream psychology, what is it that I really want to go forward with? And that is that was the time when I actually saw someone telling me about expressive arts, and this could be some kind of modality that we can also use in psychotherapy. And that is when I got interested, really interested. And what could be much even better if you can actually take your passion forward along with the love of psychology and merge them together. So I think that was a win-win situation for me, and that is what helped me to understand my interest towards expressive arts therapy in general. Yeah.
Yes, I understand that being a Bengali girl, since childhood, my mom wanted me to be a painter, then a singer, then a dancer. So all comes under expressive art therapy. Now, I
Right,
just
right,
want
right.
to that this form, like expressive art therapy, much in Kolkata, if I talk about, people don't know. So how does it works? Like how does expressive art therapy works as a so-called portal to access our unconscious mind?
Right. So, Shraddhanjali, as you already know, we as Indians are really, people of symbols, people of art, and it has been imprinted on us since through our ancestors itself, right? And not just in our daily lives, we can also see those symbols and art forms in different sculptures, for example, Khajuraho, right? So the Ajanta and Ellora caves, right? So these temples hold a huge symbolism towards it. And मुझे लगता है कि हम as Indians have been exposed to those symbols, and we kind of express ourselves through those symbols really well, right? And this is what expressive arts is. So this is how, when a person is not basically uh, aware about what is actually going in their mind, I think symbolism plays a huge role into it, because you are just going forward with the process of art. You are just into that art so much that you just forget everything for a while. And once that sense of conscious, just being conscious or just being living your life, just blinds you up. That is when I think the unconscious comes out, and that is when I think the symbols come out in your art forms, or paintings, or dancing, or music, or any kind of art form per se. And I think that is the whole thing about expressive arts opening a portal. And us Indians can definitely connect to it more, because it is in our culture, it is in our blood, and it works really well for us. Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Now, with this, I want to ask you one more question. Like, how can art, like, I won't say only art, but how can expressive art therapy help individual, like, particularly some of the individual who have any sort of cultural biasness to overcome that?
Right. Right. So when basically we talk about individuals having cultural barriers to overcome, so us in India, basically, I mean, the picture, the whole picture of mental health industry is definitely changing, but there is still parts of India which have a lot of stigma around mental health, right? And as I already mentioned that, we as Indians connect to symbols a lot. We connect to our roots a lot, and going into expressive arts, getting into art, and trying your hands into art seems just to be a normal everyday life thing, rather than just going to someone, going to a stranger, like for example a therapist, and conveying your words through them. Plus, another thing is that, as we mentioned about symbols, Indians, I feel, according to my own clientele population, I don't know if you feel the same or not, but I have seen this, that Indians in general are much more expressive when we use different modalities of art with them, rather than just asking them to talk it out, right? So I think it works as a really good rapport builder, and it works as a really good icebreaker in the session as well. And that is when I feel that it actually helps to overcome the cultural barriers that we have faced since a very long time in the mental health industry specifically.
Okay, yes, I can feel. Now, I just want to ask one more question. Like, in art therapy, we know only it's sort of art, but when it comes to expressive art therapy, what are the different modalities you as an expressive art therapist use in your sessions?
Right. So, when we talk about, so expressive arts in general is an umbrella term, and we use all the kind of modalities into it, be it dance form, be it which is the DMT, the dance movement therapy. We use music therapy as well. We use drama, psychodrama, which is a term. Again, we use art therapy as well. So I use each and every kind of modality which suits well for my client, right? So for say, if my client is comfortable with just art, so I'll just use art with them. If my client is comfortable with both art and movement, so maybe I'll just merge both the things and use it with them. So it depends upon what the client requires, and what kind of modality the client is comfortable with.
Okay, okay. So basically, it's a sort of client-centered therapy, if I can say it one word.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So my last question I would like to ask, like you as an expressive art therapist, what advice would you like to give to others who is willing to explore more about art, but somewhere is hesitant to explore due to some society, cultures, and all these norms or barriers?
Right. So, one advice that I would I wouldn't take it as an advice, but I would just say it to the people out there who really want to try therapy, and feel that okay, how overwhelming it could get, right? So I think expressive arts is a really good medium to start with if one really wants to explore therapy in general, because I feel that Indians, as I mentioned, that us as people in general feel that more comfortable using arts through using art as an expression of our emotions, rather than just in the very first session when you're going in and talking it out altogether, and your therapist is expecting you to talk it out altogether. I think as it helps us to build that rapport with the client, and helps us to be a really good icebreaker with the client. I think expressive arts is something that everybody should try at least once in their life, be it an individual counseling session, be it a group therapy session, be it a workshop, any which ways. I think they will not go empty handed. And I feel that you should be open to it and go there with an empty, blank space, blank canvas, so that you can have your own perceptions towards it as well. Yeah, and I think it at the end of the day, it's not just we are not focusing on the end product of the whole session, but it's just the process that you go through, which will make your experience even more better and fruitful throughout.
Okay, okay. Now, one last question from my side. I was literally willing to know that there is a concept, or I don't know, it's a myth or it's a fact that people say to be a art therapist or expressive art therapist, you as a therapist, you need to know art like strokes and painting. So, is it true? Like, actually, do we need also to be a painter to become an art therapist, or anyone who is from this field can explore expressive art therapy?
Of course, I believe that I anybody can explore art as a therapy modality. Uh, it's not necessary that you have some kind of prior experience in art. Definitely, having a prior experience in art gives you a better edge to understand things compared to people who are starting as a beginner. But then I do not feel that there has to be some kind of prerequisite for that. It's just that how much passionate you are about the whole modality in general, and how much interest you have in general is something that you only need to be an expressive arts therapist in India. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, yeah, I got so many answers, and also I think I hope my viewers also gets all the answers. So again, Anamika, thank you so much for talking about your one of modality. So thank you from the bottom of my heart that you give your
Thank
timing.
you so much.
I know you are quite busy, but still, I would like to thank you that you came up. You talked about expressive art therapy because in Kolkata, I believe people are not aware of expressive art therapy, but still, it's emerging as a therapy. So, thank you, Anamika, so much, and I hope my viewers liked it. So, you all are in the description and in the caption. I'm going to link all the social media handles of Anamika, the LinkedIn, the social Instagram, so anyone who wants to explore expressive art therapy can get in touch with Anamika. She is from Kolkata. She is also a Bengali. So anyone who wants can definitely get in touch with her. And again, thank you so much, Anamika.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
everyone.
Shraddhanjali.
Thank you,
It was
everyone. Thank
lovely,
you.
lovely talking to you and talking to
I,
you
as a
guys as
host, I enjoy. As a host, I enjoy the session.
well.
Thank
Lovely,
you.
lovely.
Thank
Even
you.
I enjoyed answering your questions as well. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Take care. Stay safe. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.